So I have a question out there for everybody because I've been thinking about this and it's been breaking my brain ever since I've been thinking about it since yesterday. I was watching a seminar and they started talking about what is eternity. Never occurred to me. I mean, I always think of eternity as an endless succession of time, an endless succession of minutes and hours and days and years. But then I started thinking God came before time, that God created everything and God exists outside of time. Is eternity with God an absence of time completely? Is it that when we're with God in heaven, that time ceases to exist altogether? And I have no idea what that would look like. And it got me thinking about, just take you down this little rabbit hole with me, it got me thinking about infinity. So I mean, even in mathematics, there's infinity amounts of infinity, if that makes sense. You go from two integers, 1 and 2, let's say, and there are an infinite number of slices or fractions, you could say, in between those two integers. 1.1, 1.111, 1.1111 can go on for infinity. Then you got 1.12, and there's just an endless combination of small slices that you can take. It's like if you're standing away from a wall and you say, okay, I'm going to move half the distance toward the wall. You move half the distance. Okay, I'm going to move half the distance again. I'm going to move half the distance again. And you're always getting closer to the wall, but you're never, ever going to actually touch the wall. It's like with an object, any object, you could take it apart and you could break it down to smaller and smaller and smaller pieces, and you can zoom in farther and farther and farther and farther. Every object contains infinity because you can always zoom in smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller infinitely. And with the universe, you can always zoom out bigger and bigger, infinitely bigger. So there is an infinite number of infinities, and it breaks my brain. It makes me think of the first law of thermodynamics, that energy can't be created and it can't be destroyed. Is that because God is the energy and that the energy has always existed? Therefore, because it's not affected by time, it can't be destroyed or made because it just is, if that makes sense. Is that why energy can't be destroyed or created? Because it's not existence in time. I don't know what to make of any of this. I mean, then this morning I went to my Bible, and one of the first things I read is John 17:3, which says, "Now this is eternal life." And that was my question: that they know you, the only true God, and Jesus Christ, whom you have sent. That's all one other thing.